What is up, players? It's WarbossTae, but it's Mug. Welcome to a little video on my workspace. So this is for MegaTimHo's. He's organizing a new workspace. He just moved into a new space, and he wanted us to show off our spaces. Mine is not really too organized at the moment. I'm still kind of getting settled into this new place that I'm at, and having to reorganize everything every couple days just because it doesn't really fit the way that I want it to. So usually I have right in front of me what I'm working on. I've got a Glotkin project, I've got some Tyranids, and I actually have over here on the side drawing some orcs. And by some I mean more than 100 for another big commission project. These are just a bunch of orcs that I've spray primed and based. So that is there. I have on the left some basing products because I'm planning to really dive into the Glotkin's base and make it look really interesting and nice and cool. So I decided to take out everything I have and just put it next to me to use as a reference. The paints that I'm usually working on are over here on the left. And MegaTimHo said if you can include in your video what some tips, a tip or a technique on using your space effectively. So what I've got is a small table lamp here that has a light that shines directly down, and that's terrible for filming because, as you can see, because the light comes down, there's all this shadow, and I really have to angle it a certain way if I want to show off what I'm working on. I've also got this light up here that I got from IKEA, and a really cheap painter's rack there that I bought because the game store that I go to had, they'd gotten an extra one from Vallejo, so they decided to sell the one they had in their store. Unfortunately, I don't have too many Vallejo paints to put on it, so I just use it to kind of hold other stuff like primer spray cans, my bits boxes, some pigments, and some various odds and ends. Over here on the table I've got reference material, which is just a bunch of books, and some of them have art and maps and everything, fluff, things that I can use. I've got, those are my brushes, Micron arts pens, stuff like that, glue, odds and ends, water cup, big jam box. This is the, this is where I put my laptop, if I had one. Unfortunately, because my laptop is dead, it's empty. But that's kind of usually where I will put it if I'm filming. There's a space here that I can clear on the left for putting my camera if I'm doing my tutorials. So yeah, I'm still trying to save up money. I'm doing these commissions to build up some revenue, and I've still got my GoFundMe program open, my campaign, and one of the ways to get an entry into MegaTimHo's competition, which he was so awesome to do, was to have a second entry. If you want to enter it twice, first time you make a video for his contest, and the second way to enter is to donate to buy a new laptop for WarbossTaeStudios. So even if it's just $1, the smallest donation that you can make, then number one, I would appreciate it because it takes me that little bit closer to getting a new laptop to film my tutorials on. And the second part of that is that you get a second entry into MegaTimHo's competition. So please donate to my GoFundMe program. Also, go to MegaTimHo's channel and subscribe to him if you're not already. I know I've got a lot of new subscribers, some of you may not know about him. And join his competition and his contest. This is what my lady boss looks at when she sits next to me and works on her hobby.